There's a ton of like registry keys you can go and change that'll like get rid of all of it. But if you mess up in the registry, you can break your whole operating system. So it's like
That's rough. Yeah.
one of those things.
All right. We're here. It's time.
Well, for the most
Right?
part, I can't get in. I don't know why.
You can't get into Foundry at all? Oh my god.
Well, I'm logged into Founder. I can't get into the game. Like,
All right. So back out and then shift refresh.
that's what I did.
Oh.
Curse of
I
Strahd
can
is
try
probably,
closing it down on my end and then reopening it.
No, then we all
but
have to go
beyond
back
that,
in.
you don't
Ben,
mind.
there's a chance that'll just cause more issues, but I'm happy to try it.
We got time.
All right. I'll log
I'm
back.
sorry.
All right. I'm leaving. I don't want to get kicked out. I'll just leave on my own.
I don't know how to leave on my own. I've only ever been kicked out.
Oh.
I'm guessing back to join screen.
Yeah.
I have lost
back
connection.
To Forge or whatever. All right. Well, then I'm gonna put the starting soon screen up. Nidzart's here, so at least Dad can watch us. Finish this up. That's cool.
We're busting ghosts.
Crack some dad jokes on the way out.
I guess just let us know when we good to relog in there.
Yep.
So, Christmas horror movies. That's a thing. Anybody got a favorite Christmas horror movie?
Die Hard.
Why are you German? Why is it a horror movie for you?
Everything is scary to me in cinema.
Oh, okay. PTSD. I got you.
I like Violent Night.
Is that
No,
really
Die Hard
is that really a
scary to
horror
me.
movie?
It's the closest I got to a Christmas horror because I don't
You
know
haven't
any
seen
Christmas horror.
Krampus or Gremlins or any of that stuff?
Oh, you know what? I never actually associated Gremlins as a Christmas movie, but you're right. The first one is kind of,
Santa Claus. I'd say it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what was that one with the guy?
But isn't it a
from,
comedy?
The one with Tim Allen. He killed Santa Claus.
Yeah,
That's true.
I guess that's kind of a horror movie. Yeah.
He murdered him and took up his mantle. So
As a former,
Just back up.
Oh, okay. As a former burglar, Home Alone is a big Christmas horror movie for me. So.
Home Alone is my favorite Christmas movie.
Oof. I think about all the horrible things those poor burglars went through. I feel so bad for them.
You talk about horror movies. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Seriously.
Wow,
the original claymation, that abominable snowman back in the day was scary as hell.
Did that scare you, really? Oh man, I'm sorry.
Well, when it first came out when I was little. I mean, that was one of those.
Okay, that's fair.
Because they really did make it kind of frightening for like a kid, how they did the flashing lights and
frightening
just
by that movie
out of nowhere.
How they pulled out all his fucking teeth. That was fucking terrifying.
That was that.
Yeah. Listen, I've always been a monster sympathizer. So like when they pulled out that poor guy's teeth, I was crying. Like now that I've had a tooth pulled like that, I know what they're really dealing with. Like that's never going to be okay to me.
And I still have mad respect for the claymation industry because that must take a hell of a lot of work.
Donnie or whatever the fuck that elf's name was that wanted to be a dentist.
The true psychopath, right there.
Unbelievable. That's a horror movie. That's a Christmas horror movie. Ugh.
I'm the dentist.
Hey, Remy got in.
I am in.
Best claymation Christmas movie though, Year Without a Santa Claus. I'll die on that hill. So.
Now I wonder.
That's the one with
Ash,
Heath and
yes.
Do Christmas movies hit the same for you when ours are all like about snow on the ground and all that jazz? Do you guys have like a whole genre of like warm Christmas setting movies?
Honestly, not really. A lot of Australian media is just stolen American media.
Listen,
at least when it comes to Christmas.
Hey, I'll point it out. Australian Survivor is very good.
Canada,
very,
I'm gonna blow your mind and tell you that more than half of America doesn't have any fucking snow.
Oh, I know this, dude. I'm in Canada, and the last snowfall here was over a week ago, and it's barely there's frost on the ground. It's not even snow on the ground.
Yeah,
right
it's not snowing in Idaho either. It's crazy.
Okay, so we traded Remy being logged in for me being logged in because now I'm not.
Logged in.
Oh no!
Not like the guy who runs the stream needs to be able to see the game.
Good time.
I think everybody needs to see the game. I'm gonna just say that.
For my Australian inclusions, like I watched recently, my nieces were watching Bluey's Christmas.
Oh yeah, she's Australian, right? Bluey, the dog.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
So
great.
they all had like they're getting like pool toys and stuff for Christmas, and like they all went for their Christmas swim in the pool, and I was like,
See, that's cool
"Yep,
stuff.
that's an Australian Christmas right there."
That is an Australian Christmas. Yes,
That's nice. Bluey's a quality show, maybe the best thing to come out of Australia. So good stuff. Good stuff. I put
Honestly,
several
I can't
Emmy
argue with that.
Yeah.
Blue is pretty great.
Yeah.
Teaching parents how to parent.
Look,
In a way, yeah.
I don't want to get canceled, but the best thing to come out of Australia is any number of Australian women.
I mean, Bluey's not a woman. She's a young female dog. But I mean, I guess I kind of see where you're going. You know, Australian girl power. So I don't think you're going in the same direction, though.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm going like.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll have to cancel you for liking girls. Sorry.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah, we don't do that anymore.
Have you
You're not
met?
allowed to.
Ask
I
Remy.
have
Remy
heard
was
you're not
coaching
allowed
me.
to
Remy
do
was
that.
coaching me. He said I can only like girls through a VPN. So it's been a whole thing. All right, I'm finally in after 5 attempts. All right.
Oh.
Seems like everyone is in then.
I guess I won't tangent about the one time I met Australian women, so
Okay.
we could just play.
That's
We
good.
could just.
That's good. Yeah, anyways, we'll talk about it after the stream's over because I can weigh on this as well. All right, so here we are. Whew.
Yes, we are in perhaps our last. Well, not even perhaps. I think it's pretty set in stone that this will be our last session. And as such, does someone want to give me the last recap of the campaign?
It's y'all's last chance. Last chance for the recap. Nobody?
Mm-mm.
All right,
I'm comically
I
looking to
got
the left
this.
and right as if like
I
anyone.
got this. All right. So we started in a room near a pipe. Then we went through the pipe and we fought some crabs. We fought the crabs with the goal of fixing the pipes to fix the fountain to lower the waterfall. We beat up the crabs. This may have been a continuation of 2 weeks ago. Then we went into the room. The room had a lake. In the lake were fish, related to the fish we didn't bother to fight earlier on in the adventure. I'm glad we didn't fight them earlier on in the adventure because these fish were really, really tough. And they had tentacle fins, and they ate people. It was a whole thing. We managed to beat them. We rested again, but no long resting. Then we turned off the waterfall. We went through the sea tadpole, and it was piloted by hundreds of little demon tadpoles. We never solved the puzzle of this monster, and eventually the tadpoles were like, we're leaving. And we were like, good. And then we took their flesh robot away so that they would have to flop on land to get it, and I guess that solved the puzzle, ? I'll never know what this monster was or what it was about, and I'm okay with that. Looks like it has a lot of like titties tucked underneath its ball sack face. I don't know, it was a horrible monster. An abomination, one might say, dwelling here in the vaults. Sort of an odd pick for the second to last enemy of the dungeon. But then we went into another room, and we were like, I wonder if this is the final room. It's really big, and it looks like a pretty cool place for a final boss fight, and it wasn't. But then there was another door, and there was another door next to that door, so 2 doors that lead to the same place. So dramatically, we split up in, 2 on 2 on 3 or whatever doors. We kicked the doors open, and then there was a room that was even better for a final boss room. It even had a circle of stones in the center of it, and in the circle of stones was some kind of MacGuffin that we were kind of interested in, but not really that interested in. We weren't sure what to do about it, honestly. Anyways, Boozette was there, and then she gave a speech, and then we tried to, like, bamboozle her, and she was like, I don't have time for that shit. We're trying to finish before Christmas. Yep. So then she just rolled into initiative and started beating our asses. Psych! We whooped her ass so hard. We had just such a good opening round. And we were like, yeah, let's all group up together so we could take turns punching her in the face. And then she ran away and used a huge AoE on us. which is sort of like Evard's Black Tentacles, but we're not allowed to say that anymore. So they were just ebony tendrils, maybe. And we're all stuck in that, and she is nowhere near us, and it kind of sucks. And they do all kinds of bad stuff to us, like restraint and ongoing damage. We really kind of screwed up there. We're struggling to get out of it. It's wasting our action economy. She's floating around. She's still unkillable. We've put 2 of the lenses up her butthole, but 1 more lens is required up the butt before we can finish this mission. And that is on our slowest, oldest party member. As everyone knows canonically, he is the oldest human in Galarian at 43 years old. Unless we can get that geriatric former paladin to stick 1 more lens up Boozette's butthole, we're going to die to her slimy ebony tendrils. And that's what happened last time on Abomination Vaults.
Alright, with that, you will earn an extra hero point.
Yeah!
However, with that, we're going to jump straight back into the fight.
I feel
wanna
like
say-
we left-
I have a bit of a tear in my eye that this is the last time that I will suffer the lies and the slander. I have 40-foot move. I am not slow.
Oh, I was about to say, if you're talking about the old stuff, I'm the 43-year-old in this party that had to listen to you say that 43 was old enough to look like that fucking character art. Like, unless he got aged by some D&D ghost, I don't think he's that I don't think he's only 43 years old. Anyways, let's continue the information.
Yeah. We're going to jump in. Belcor has 1 more action before her turn is up. Gregor, you will see she just screams at you after last session she was kind of belittling the group, but she lets out this horrific scream.
I don't like that.
Do I get a modifier in my favor for old deafness?
You do not.
Okay.
As even if you couldn't hear this visage of Belcor just screaming at you, causes you to be frightened too. But that will be her turn, which will bring us back to Chamomile. Chamomile, both you and Versa have these black tendrils going up your legs and grappling you in place.
Wait,
You
don't I
are
have an
able to
ability that
escape.
reduces...
What's up?
I'm sorry
you
to
do
interrupt.
Yep, you have bravery. You are correct. So your frightened condition will go down to 1.
Yeah.
But yes, so just a reminder on the black tendrils, you can try to escape as normal. You can try to attack them to cut your way out. But remember, if you're still in the area at the end of your turn, they will try to re-grab you.
Got it. Okay. Alright. Then, what I'm gonna do is... And they can only be attacked. They can't be, spelled or whatever.
If it's a spell attack, it'll work. But saves don't seem to affect the arms grasping it.
Got it. Okay. Alright, so Verso is gonna try and free himself.
Okay.
Alright. So, here is a slashing fibers. Just at whatever.
28. Verso will try to bite onto these tendrils, but he's not quite able to pierce them.
Alright, I will re-roll with a hero point. How about a 40?
40 will be a hit. Roll me damage as Verso's trying to tear through one of these tendrils.
Does it do critical hit damage?
If it would if it crit. However, let's check the health. A 14 will be enough, as Verso is able to rip themselves free, as they're no longer grabbed.
I see. Okay. And then Belcor's over there?
Correct.
Alright. Anybody remember how bad the damage was on this shit? Nobody?
I actually don't remember.
Okay. Should he just leave her to die? Well, if she dies, he dies. And the doctor's still here on his last legs too?
The doctor's body has just crumpled down, and this blue spirit has floated out of it.
I see. Alright. You know what? I think Versus should try to free Chamomile. Alright, so... Yeah, Versa will attack at map, chamomile stuff.
Sure. Give me an attack roll.
I will re-roll with the hero point. I will miss. Versa will move out, leaving chamomile to die. And we can't go in this pool, right?
It is shallow water. Verso would be able to stand in it if you wished.
Okay, then I'll have him stand right there.
Oh.
All right, and then as he moves away. Ooh, wait. Before he moves away, I'm gonna use, for the first and maybe only time in my career, I'm gonna use this ability called Life Leap. Can I use Life Leap while I'm restrained?
You can, but there's the flat check you need to make.
Okay.
So, it should make you roll the flat check automatically in Foundry, but if not, I'll just get you to roll a flat check after the fact.
Okay. It did not make me roll it. It's a teleportation effect. You phase through. It doesn't say it has manipulate or anything.
It doesn't have manipulate. Yeah, so I think you're fine. Yeah.
Alright, so what I do is I warp through Verso out of the fucking tentacles. And then he moves over here. And that's my turn!
Alright, both Camille and Verso are able to. Verso is able to physically rip these tendrils off. Camille uses her magic to teleport through Verso to a safe space. Tuskless, you're the last one trapped in these tendrils as they're just grasping at your legs. You're up on initiative, Tuskless.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Had an emergency phone call. So I guess we're going to try to get out of this goop.
Sure. Are you going to try to cut your way out, or are you just going to athletics break out?
We are going to do I guess sudden charge. You got to sprint and then attack.
Okay, you can't change the order on something sprint.
Yep. All right, so we're just going to strike the ooze at her feet.
All right, give me an attack roll. Uh, 41 will be enough as you cutting your way out of these tendrils. Roll damage for me. Yep, the 25 physical damage is enough as you cleave these arms off you. As you are no longer grabbed.
And this is difficult terrain, correct?
That is a good... I don't believe it is difficult terrain. I think it only grabs you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll move once, stride once, and stride this way. And that's what end our turn.
The corpse light is going to slowly kind of float as it's like stalking the group almost. But that will bring us to Valen.
Okay. I think I should just finish this guy off. So I'm gonna target the spectral ghosty thing that was
Yeah, sure.
taking over the doctor. And I'm going to go ahead and take a aimed strike at it.
That'll be a hit. And with a well-placed shot, you will see this blue mist just evaporate.
I'll do a running reload. I'll stride over to here. I feel like we should be spread out as much as possible. And that's my turn.
Alright, Gregor, you're up.
Okay. Well, I will step forward. And debating guidance in a single strike or give myself a second chance to hit.
Just a reminder, to strike with the fulcrum lenses, it is a 2 action.
That's right. Also, I have guidance immunity, so I must have done that recently. Okay. Let's do it then. So I believe this one would be it disappeared out of my my boost again, by the way.
Yeah, because the boost is the active ability. It's not the default. The default is just you have negative healing. But it's a 20 attack modifier.
Okay. Oh yeah, because this is the emerald.
Yes.
Okay. 38. Sorry, I forgot to target her.
No, it's all good. With a 38, you all see this final slither of energy get thrust into Belcor as you see this swirl of energy around her, and for a moment, silence falls over the room. And I'll need everyone to make a will save, please.
Do I benefit from the rallying banner effect?
Let me double check. Yes.
I think I'm gonna hero point that one. just
that might be a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a good idea.
I think I still failed.
Alright, is that everyone? Ooh.
Did anyone crit fail?
I might have. I don't know. After we do the hero point reroll, it stops showing with the effect, with the result.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Hero point has fortune on it, right?
Correct. Alright, so first off, you all feel something is watching this room now. It's a very uneasy feeling as all of you kind of are struggling to comprehend what's going on. Tuskless and Valen don't seem affected. However, Chamomile is frightened 3. As is Verso. And Gregor is paralyzed.
Oh, so mine counts as a critical then, because it's a fear effect.
It would. But however, there is no distinction between success and critical success in this case. You are unaffected.
Oh, okay.
You will see this look of terror.
Oh, wait. Would a 30 have succeeded? Because I actually have a +3 from the Bravo's brew instead of a +2. I don't know if that would have made a difference.
A 30 would be a success, so you would not be frightened.
Alright, nice.
I
And-
totally have like 4 of those Bravo brews in me right now, and so that would be a plus 12, right? No. Oh darn.
Well, yeah, Gregor, that will be your turn. What? What have you done? If I'm not. And you can see just frustration all over her face. She's struggling to piece together words as she looks in fury at Gregor as she goes to try to cast a spell.
Oh! Opportunity attack.
I attack her with my eyes
All right,
because I can't move my arms.
Frighten 3, buddy. You got this. Here we go.
But this frightened condition is reduced by 1, though, right? Is it bravery?
Well, not Verso.
Well, this is Verso, not Gregor.
No, I meant Gregor. Oh,
No, I'm not frightened. I'm paralyzed.
he's paralyzed.
If he's paralyzed, is he unable to provide flank?
No, he's still flanking. And then with where you are, yep, that would with my rolls that counts as flanking, so that just hits because of flanking.
Sweet. Man, skating by on some real technicalities tonight. I'm okay with it.
You gotta roll your damage.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I hit. That's all I wanted.
As Gregor, I'll need you to roll a will save, please, as you see this horrible visage of a creature looming over you.
Okay, I just want to say, I'm not really great at will saves, so can we switch to fort saves? That would be swell.
Now, we'll see how this roll goes. Alright, only a normal fail, but you take this massive... You're not able to move, but you feel this rush of mental pressure as this creature tries to consume you.
I can't even scream in pain.
You'll take 41 mental damage and get bumped up to Frightened 2, but that'll be bumped back down to Frightened 1.
What creature's trying to eat you?
The one it's like the wall that fell on you. But for me, it's a creature trying to eat me. A scary one.
You will see Belcora's like calm manner and taunts have all fallen away, and she's just gone into this fury as she screams towards Gregor once more as her claws will just swing out as she's just taking wild swipes at him.
I raise my... Oh, I can't. Uh-oh.
For 33 negative damage and then 27 negative damage. Well, that would be her turn as you see these swells of energy just kind of rising up as it's expanding to more and more of her body. Alright, Chamomile, you're up.
Okay, Gregor, you looking kind of rough.
Gregor is unable to turn his gaze upon you in response to hearing your voice. He, for some reason, is still fixated. Standing stoically, heroically, facing Balcora as she beats him and he doesn't move an inch.
Good stuff. Alright, let's see. The best heal I have is 4. No, 3. Level 3 heal. Guess that's all you're gonna get. Okay. So I will do a level 3 heal on you. And this will have a +2 because of the staff. That's pretty good. 44 hit points. Not bad. Oh, I could have cast... Nah. Don't worry about it. Okay, and then Verso could do an act together. So yeah, he's gonna attack. he would not get flank because paralyzed person can't provide flank. But here we go. Let's see what happens. Oof. Well, you know what? We have. Let me see.
Use up those fan spos.
Yeah, I mean, what are we gonna do with at the end? We have 4.
It's not like we're gonna donate them to another game or anything, right?
Definitely not. We got 4. Is it worth trying to get a hit off on her?
I guess the question is, do we think that we need to defeat her in this form, or do we just have to outlast her by on some
If
sort
we gotta
of timer
outlast, we might want to save them. Everybody should be holding on to 1 in case they drop to like negs. You know, I'm just gonna let that one go, and then I'm gonna use beacon on myself for 40-10 healing, and then that'll be my turn. Okay.
All right, Tosquist, you're up.
All right. Move up. Power attack.
Wait, feed me a potion.
Before you do, power attack, not feed him a potion. Have a +1. Oh, yeah, I didn't shoot her. +1.
That'll be a hit as you swing your great axe into the misty form as you hear her scream out in pain as the axe slices through her. Alright, was that your turn, Tosfos?
Yep. That's all my 3. Move and power attack takes 2. So.
Alright, Valen, you're up.
Okay. And she hits. Yeah, it's not worth healing you until you're down.
But I healed him for 44. How does he only have a tiny sliver of health? How much fucking health do you got? 158 at level 10? God damn.
I'm gonna take
I'm
aim.
up.
This is a 2-action shot against Belcor.
That'll be a hit. $18 damage as you see her shoulder kind of turn to mist for a moment before reforming as she screams out again in pain.
Then I'll do a running reload and stride to this corner. That's my turn.
Alright, Gregor, you are still paralyzed. You will see Belcor step back for a moment, almost panicked as she's surrounded by the group, and you will see her raise her hands above her as she begins to channel another spell.
Can you attack with the reach, Verso?
She stepped, man. Stepped.
But now she's casting,
She's casting a spell.
Oh, now she's casting a spell. Yeah, sure. I can attack her. Let's see. Do we get to critical hit and stop the spell? That'd be pretty cool. 37?
37's a normal hit.
Alright. Here's the
However,
damage.
you still strike out as she's casting the spell. as once more you see these tendrils of energy reach up towards the group. As I'm going to roll some attack rolls on everyone. First one, these tendrils reach up over Verso.
Are these those same tentacles from before?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Verso will take 10 damage and is grabbed. Alright, next attack is against Tuspus. I'm going to do all the attacks first, actually. Next attack is against Gregor, then Chamomile, and Valen. I need to roll a flat check for Valen, though.
Please, God. Yes!
So lucky.
Being invisible is awesome.
Alright, so that is Tuspus, you'll take 11 damage. Gregor, you'll take 20 damage. And then Chamomile, you will take 13 damage as you are all grappled.
We now have definitive proof that Drax's form of invisibility is false. You cannot be so still as to be invisible.
However, at the end of Belcor's turn, you will see terrible blackish grey mist seeps into the room. It stinks of a fetid bog and leaves a layer of slimy water upon everything it passes. The mist twists in shapes and forms, and you see this seven-fingered tendril appear and disappearing in the fog as it's getting closer and closer to Belcora. You see Belcora begin to open her mouth to try to scream, but then just as she does so, she will simply vanish. As something has claimed her. As this is happening, you all hear this massive crash from the ceiling as you hear something break or topple or come collapsing down. As you can feel the floor and the ceiling above you start to crumble and shake. Chamomile, you're up in initiative. You are currently grabbed.
Alright. Damn. Let's see. Do we feel like that's the ceiling coming down?
I feel like we're probably on a timer to get the heck out of here.
Like a Metroid situation? Okay.
Yes, love the reference.
Man, I saw this mist form elixir and I got so excited, and it's like, nah, bro, you just have a little fart cloud around you. It's like, oh, okay. I thought maybe I'd turn into mist. Oh well. Let's see. I'm within 15 feet of Verso. Verso will try to bust me out of there with his claws. I will cast Boost Eidolon on him, so that if he does hit it, he does extra damage to it. Alright. So, here's his attack. Alright, 36.
That'll be a hit, as Verso is able to bite through some of these tendrils. Let's see if it's enough. It is, as Verso will rip you free.
Okay, now, what's the getting out of here situation look like, exactly? Like, what are the, what's the, movement penalties and such? Is it still difficult terrain?
Oh, for the black... No, the black tendrils are not difficult terrain. They occasionally reach up trying to grab you. But beyond that, it is not difficult terrain.
Okay. So if the plan is to leave, we don't know how to use any of the teleporters, guys, and we're
I was
like
just gonna say.
we're like 800 feet underground. So like, where do you guys think we're gonna go?
I think that this
Did
is
we
probably.
turn on any of those teleporters?
Nope. We didn't. We never figured it out.
Yeah, we were too dumb. We didn't have a fucking wizard. You know, this game is meant for a wizard, 2 fighters, the cleric. Well, maybe a wizard, a fighter, or a thief, and a rogue and a cleric. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna just try to get out of there. So I'm gonna cast Warp Step. That seems
Wait,
good.
but are we sure she's dead?
We're pretty sure that Nimbleoth just claimed her.
Alright, my speed
Did
goes
anyone
up
recall knowledge?
Recall knowledge about what, bro?
Yeah, like when
That was our whole plan going in.
Yeah, the plan was that
Yeah.
we were gonna input that in her so she'd be sucked by Nimbleoth. Claimed by him.
I recall
Yeah.
that, yeah. I recall that was the plan. That's what I'm
I
recalling.
recall that too.
Yeah. Alright, I'm also going to... Man, he's gonna lose his cool evolution surge, but I think I'm going to unsummon him just because I don't want to take the damage. Can you do that as a free action or an action? Let me double check.
Oh, unsummoning is the same as summoning, I believe. It's 3 actions.
Oh, 3 actions. Well, I guess I'm gonna tank some more damage for him this round. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Verso will take 5 damage.
Okay.
Alright, Tuskbless, you're up. You're also grabbed by these tendrils as you can hear this smashing kind of echoing out from above you as the ground below you shakes.
Alright, I'm gonna do an athletics to rip up Gregor under my arm.
I would say the best way to try to get Gregor out of these tendrils is to cut them out from underneath him.
Okay.
I mean, on my next turn, he can just free himself and get out of there, dude. You don't... It's okay. If you don't have the action coming for it. I mean, if you do, that'd be great, but...
I think he was trying to free me.
Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
He's paralyzed. He can't really help himself.
Yeah, so if you wanted to pick up Gregor, you'd have to cut him out and then spend an action, like, getting him on you.
Alright.
But if that's what you wanted to do on your turn, you can.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
A 30 will not be enough, as you're desperately trying to cut through these tendrils to free Gregor, but they're just too strong for your great axe.
I'm gonna use our one of our fan spells.
What? To try free him? That
Yeah.
puts us down to 3. Okay, go for it.
That'll be a
There
hit.
we go.
I'm heading over to Will's channel. Maybe I could farm the other 6,000 points I need before we need him.
And that's enough, as you're able to cut Gregor out of these tendrils. You can still see his body is like kind of stone stiff, as he's not really able to move. You can see he can turn his head slightly. Beyond that, he is unable to move.
I will put him on my back and then attack the ones at my feet.
Sure. At 32 will be a miss,
Really?
as you are 1 away from hitting it.
Okay.
Alright, Balin, you're up.
I should have aided you. That's my bad. I guess you guys will see this door open. Then I'll stride on out of here. Actually, yeah, I'll open the door for everyone. I'll stride over towards the pipes. I guess. That's my turn.
Sure. At the end of the turn, Valen, you notice that strange like rumbling you felt underneath your feet has mostly dissipated after you've exited that room.
Oh, okay. Guys, it's not that bad over here.
But at
maybe
the end,
we just don't want to be in a room where the lighthouse is.
That makes
and
sense.
then at the top of initiative, before Valen's turn, you would have all heard another crash as the room violently shakes again. Gregor, this turn you are still paralyzed, but at the end of this turn, you are no longer paralyzed as you kind of are able to start moving again, while Greg Tuskless is still holding you.
Excellent. I'm going to delay my action.
Oh, well, it was...
I know.
Come up, you're up.
Okay. Alright, Verso, you can do this. You know what? Fuck it, you can't do it. No, I believe in you. You can do it. Can he do it though? I just unsummon him.
I was gonna say, can't he unsummon himself and then you
Nah.
act together to duck out? No. Okay.
Nah. Alright, I unsummon Verso.
And pass turn.
Boom. Speed chess.
Alright, Tuskless, you're up. Would you still want to be holding Gregor, or I am very happy for you to drop him as a free action now that he's no longer powered?
No, I'll still attack and drag him out. Not leaving him behind.
My man.
Well, no, he's not grabbed anymore. Right? Oh no, he's paralyzed, but he's still grabbed. Man, you were double crowd controlled.
That'll hit as you slice through these tendrils. Roll me damage. That's enough as you're able to cut your way out. As you have.
Dragging Gregor with me.
Yep, that was your final action because you're slowed one. Like you only have 2 actions while you're counting someone, but that is enough as both Gregor and Tuskless are able to escape from the room.
Oh. Goodbye, guys.
Top of initiative, you hear another slam as you hear something breaking and falling further up. It's getting closer and closer. Valen, is there anything you're doing on your turn?
I'm just like leaving, right? That's the plan, guys. Just leave.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Clear the way
go.
in case anything's like gonna
you'll
bar
see
us.
Val will take a big drag of her cigar and exhale, and it'll float over towards Gregor. Take 17.
Wow, you have a long. Whoa, what the heck? I bounced back somehow.
And then I guess I'll stride. Outward.
Are there 2 Gregors on the screen for anyone else?
Yes.
I can only see the one.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
one over here.
Oh, how odd.
No, wait.
That's not a Gregor, guys.
No.
I see one here, and then I see
Oh
one
no,
here.
that's just that's where you were before. It's your after image from moving.
Yeah, it's not there on my screen now. However, if I start your turn, Gregor, is it still there?
It is, but
Oh. Just keep going.
I can't move myself.
Oh.
I think I'm broken.
Try just restarting Foundry, but what would you be doing on your turn? And I can...
Delaying for after Cam, because Gregor's not getting out of here until he's sure that Cam's out of that room.
Sure. Alright, Chamomile, you're up.
Okay. Can I move back into these tentacles, or will they catch me if I move back into them?
From what you've seen, it appears if you're...
Jump into my arms!
You're pretty sure it's only at the end of your turn that they try to grab you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna use Warp Step again, and I'll move there and there, and then I'll move up next to Felon, and that will be my turn. Pass.
Alright, Gregor, are you back into Foundry?
No, it's stuck trying to even just refresh out of my current screen. I can hear the music still, which is odd, but
How weird.
yeah, no, it looks like it is not responding for me. So I will stride next to Cam. I'm kind of watching on the stream here.
Yeah.
And I will. I think lay on hands is only one.
Correct.
Pac-Man. I'm gonna lay on hands Cam once and myself once. So I'll need someone to apply that 30 healing to myself.
It would have taken you 2 move actions to get to Chamomile.
Yeah, just heal yourself. I'm good.
Really? I have 40 feet. That's more than 40
I
feet.
believe it was a 50 movement to
Yeah.
get there.
Oh, then I'll just heal. No, I'll heal Cam one.
Okay.
I can get myself at the start of my next turn.
So Cam, I believe it is a 30 heal on. Let me
Nice.
see.
Oh, it's starting to refresh now.
Oh, you also no longer be stupefied, so that check does not. All right, Tospus, what are you doing?
I'll just move up to the rest of the group.
All right, at the top of initiative, once more there is another smash. As you can feel, now the whole room starts to like shake, and presumably as the group continues to run away, after one final round, you will hear one final shatter as you're almost all knocked out off your feet. As you can see that this room is now just rubble, as the whole tower has just collapsed in on itself, and there's just this pile of dust and stone. But it seems the danger has passed as the group has run, as the Gauntlight has collapsed in on itself.
Dang. It's good
You
that
know-
they didn't actually need us to get to the exit, because that's 10 floors of dungeon.
I was gonna say the danger's past unless you're a ship at sea relying on that lighthouse to save you from smashing on the rocks.
Nobody actually used bro. I was kind of waiting for like some Skyrim shit where like the skull mouth opened and there was like a secret staircase or something. You know how they do you. You know how they do you. And then you end up like back in the fucking tavern in Otari or something. And they're like, wow, this has been here the whole time? That's crazy.
Does make you wonder though, why was there a lighthouse in a landlocked town? You know, peculiar.
Well, it's like close enough to this. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's a little too far inland. Everything about it didn't really make a lot of sense.
No, Atari is on the ocean. It's an ocean.
Yeah. Well, we're wondering why the lighthouse is so far from the.
The lighthouse itself, yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very far away from the ocean.
Whew. Okay, guys, so what do we do now?
I'm
Oh.
retiring.
We recall knowledge. I listened to what you said. There you go.
Sure, roll me a recall knowledge check. What exactly? Is it just
Do we
what
think-
happened to
do we-
Belcora?
Yeah,
is what you're
yeah.
trying-
Trying to figure out the ending. The same check I rolled when I beat Final Fantasy VII as a child.
Yeah, sure. So you're aware of your previous research and your plan going in on this, that you were trying to get Belcora in the sights of Nimbeloth, which would essentially consume her. You're aware that people don't die when Nimbeloth, in quotation marks, kills them. They just are wiped out. Their soul is completely destroyed. You weren't sure what process or how it might look when it happened, but you're pretty sure what you just witnessed was a soul being destroyed. It won't even end up in the graveyard.
Or the River of Souls.
Correct.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Or sh-
So Nimbeloth is basically just a glorified ghost trap. The shards were the proton packs.
Okay.
What did?
So now what? We just go back to town and that's it?
We're heroes.
I mean, I
Okay.
guess if you want, you could keep this place.
Ew.
It's kind of ours now.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I don't want it.
No.
The cost of renovations would be prohibitive.
Also, it's all about the ecosystem. We leave this place alone for a few years, it'll fill back up with monsters, and future adventurers can come here and be terrified for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
It's a great circle of life.
Gregor's only got like 2 days left anyways, so.
It's true.
Keep my eye out for those creepy bug tadpole things.
Should we go let that spider lady know and the drow know that everything's okay? We could do one of those things where, like, as the credits roll, they
We
go,
should let the drow know.
Yeah, they go back to all the places they've been before, and you play some J-pop in the
Wait,
background.
But what if they don't even exist anymore? Like you said.
The cavern elves. We will go tell the
Oh,
cavern
right,
elves.
my bad. The cavern elves. Wink.
Or we could
Right.
just stay in this hallway for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
It's nice in here.
No,
Does
it's
that
not.
mean they're now
No!
called? Are they now called spy tars
What?
I don't know.
instead of the driders?
Oh,
Spy
that's-
tars.
Oh,
Listen, that was actually pretty fucking good. Why? I'm gonna reach out to Paizo and see if they are still renaming shit, and we're gonna get you a part-time job. Cause
Woohoo!
Spytar, it's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. It's better than bowls though. Better than bowls. Or is it?
Yeah, so we should go tell the cavern elves that everything's good. And that they don't have to be mean to us anymore. And then I guess we could go tell that ghoul guy that we made friends with that he owns the place now. And then we could tell that Spytar lady that everything's good. Set up trade agreement between her and the town. Turn this into a proper dungeon town. There's some things we could do.
Mm-hmm.
Push things around, move things here and there.
There'll always be monsters.
But I think we all learned from this adventure that the greatest monster of all is capitalism.
Oh, I was gonna
What
say.
the fuck are those?
I was gonna say crowd
How
control.
did we learn that?
Huh?
What taught us that lesson?
Yeah, we only won because we had to keep buying stuff, and then we had to grind to get more money to buy stuff. I mean, the equipment we're wearing, it could have paid for all the food for all the people in Otari for like a whole year.
Wait, but like, if we couldn't buy it,
Mm.
and then we probably wouldn't have succeeded down here.
Oh,
And then like,
so the lesson is capitalism is good.
No, guys.
well, no, well, like if we couldn't buy stuff, we would be dead, and then Belcor would have won.
So
And
capitalism
then-
saved everyone.
No.
Okay.
Yep.
The trading of goods and services for cash is not exclusive to capitalism.
Oh.
Is that true? What do you mean? Well, like if it wasn't capitalism, then like wouldn't we just like only have like a set amount, and like
No, there's like
after we like did all this hard work down here and we got back up top, the governor, he would have been like, the mayor, he would have been like, well, good job. Now he took all the stuff we got, just gave it around,
Oh
and
my
then we
gosh,
would
is
be able
that
to buy
really
more
gonna happen?
stuff.
I hope not.
so.
Anyways,
are we killing dinosaurs on our way out? Or...
These are the
No, no,
riding
those are nice.
lizards!
Oh, that's right.
Good God, man.
Oh.
We roll up on the drow to give them good news and kill all the freaking horses?
Oh.
Hey, look, it's their sexy leader.
I saw the tower collapse. What happened?
We killed Belcor.
Yeah, she's dead.
He sneezed to death.
So it's done then.
It's done.
You will see her kind of lean up against the wall. You can see quite a few bruises and cuts on her face, as it looks like she's taken quite a beating recently.
Who beat you up?
But she looks. Well, some of the Erdofan were here before with Belcora, but that was a few days ago. I'm fine now. They ran off when they heard the tower collapsing.
I'm surprised for Erdofan. We killed like all of them. Like all of them.
He's talking about the jellyfish people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
we genocided.
I kind of feel bad about it. Like we killed some.
I don't.
So many.
Nor do I.
Quite frankly, I don't either. But
a culture is dead.
Nah, there's so many more. I mean, it's just,
Oh.
The Underdark is so big. Like, are we allowed to call it the Underdark still? I guess I'm sorry.
The underground.
Australia is so big that well, it's down it's down under. So it's why we don't call it the Underdark anymore. The cavern elves live in Australia. Anyways, Australia's so big. There's probably like all over the place. Don't feel too bad about it.
Regardless, after what you've done, I don't know how to thank you. You'll always be a friend of Australia, as long as I am in charge. I suppose I can offer you this as well? And she'll hand out her crossbow. It's a rather odd design, but she will hand it out to whoever takes it.
Sure, I mean, I don't know. Whoever. Let's take a look at this thing. What does this do?
Can't put in the work with the.
It looks like a horseshoe, squid, kind of thing.
It appears to be a repeating hand crossbow.
Oh, that's cool.
I should probably summon Versos.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'll
You wouldn't
take
even
it.
need a gun.
Well, I mean, actually, my Captain Smoker, he was telling me about how some gunslingers use a repeating crossbow in one hand because it's the most meta. He called it. He said it was. Yeah, he said it was meta, but he said it's not a gun, so it's not cool.
Is that some kind of material that it's made of?
Yeah, bullshit material.
Yeah, meta.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Take it. That's fine.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take it. This would have really helped us kill Belcora.
She needed it to protect her people from the Urds.
I was kind of locked up before you kind of kept going.
What?
I would have given it to you otherwise.
Oh. No, I appreciate it. I'm sorry for being...
We came back to buy more scrolls, and they said that you said that we weren't allowed in anymore.
And we believed them and didn't investigate.
I never said that.
What? Your people told a deception?
And this is where we realized we did not 100% this floor.
I'm starting to think that maybe the Cavern Elves, as a people, might be sneaky and cruel and evil.
Hey, the doctor was a Cavern Elf.
Oh, sorry.
Saying he was creepy?
Well, he was definitely creepy.
He was definitely creepy.
Regardless, those who turned on me have been dealt with, but...
Oh, nice.
That's kind of creepy, but in a good way.
So, you got any more quests, or we're kind of like having a crisis right now. We don't know what to do.
I want to go home and retire.
No.
Honestly, after everything that's happened, I was
2 days.
thinking about reaching out to the surface. Perhaps you could be...
Do you want to come with us? We'll take you up there.
Sure. Perhaps you can... you mentioned you were from a town, topside.
Yes, I'm a master of diplomacy. I'll take you.
Perhaps you can take me to the mayor?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll tell my people that I will be gone for some time. I will meet you on the surface.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So, Gregor, you're telling me you got 2 days left, and you'd rather retire than live a life with your closest friends? Live out your life with your closest friends?
I don't know where you're getting this 2-day stuff.
Well, I mean... Valen kind of looks at Cam.
Cam
like,
just looks solemn.
He doesn't know.
It's
he
okay.
doesn't know.
It's better that he doesn't know.
I will pat Gregor's hand and say,
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. what would you like to do more than anything else before the end?
You
Your
know,
sister?
there's this park outside of Otari.
Okay.
I really like going there. Peaceful.
Alright. I'll push you on the swings at the park. One last time.
Last time, are you going somewhere?
She starts to tear up, holding back the sobs. She says,
It's fine. Just be strong.
You guys have no concept of how humans age, do you?
What do you mean? Just look at how old this one is.
Gregor just like gives Tusslus a little wink.
We did have a common knowledge. It's almost over for him.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, next stop.
But yeah, presumably you guys are continuing up the various floors. Is there anywhere in particular that you would want to stop before reaching Otari?
Sure. Checking with the Forge Master there.
Oh, sure.
"Oh yeah, the Forge Master."
I have somewhere I want to go after that. So.
I think they're loading the Forge Master.
You will see once again as you kind of all enter the room, the Forge Master won't even really take notice as he's slowly working away on something at his workbench.
Is he wearing the shoes we made him?
He is indeed.
Okay. All right. This is all. It's all you, Tusslus.
Good to see you, Forge Master.
I'm glad you're back. Have you got me some material to work with?
Well, not exactly.
I
Oh,
haven't
wait.
got any. Oh, yes.
I'll turn to Gregor and say, do you got the metal from that held all the lenses?
Oh yeah, I do. Also, Gregor whispers to Tusslus, he might really appreciate that adamantine hammer.
Oh, yeah. I'll bring both items over to him.
Fascinating. What is this thing? This is even beyond my craftsmanship, as he's like looking through the Fulcrum lattice. Where did you find this?
Well, it was originally designed to summon a eldritch horror using 4 magical lenses that would be put in it, but the lenses have been spent and are buried under rubble. They were what dispelled the entity that was Belcora. She no longer even exists.
I've heard that name before, but I never put much stock in all the gossips and rumors around here. Do you want me to kind of combine this with the hammer and make something out of it?
Wait, what? You could have combined it with the hammer?
I mean, it will take me some time, but heck, I'm sure I could whip something up.
We had this geriatric man, so old he could barely move his bones, stuffing lenses up a ghost's butt manually, and you could have just made a hammer that did it?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if the lenses would... It would take... He'll kind of think for a moment. I don't know how it would work very well as a weapon if you had to carry lenses around. But I was just more meaning I could combine the metals together.
Okay. Yeah, you carry on. However, so pissed. Oh my god.
I would Love to see our craftsmanship at work.
Of
Just so
course.
you are aware, the tower that was connected to a lot of these areas has crumbled.
I was wondering what that noise was. It has been some time since I've gotten new orders. I suppose I've gotten one more now from you, but once all my orders are fulfilled, I will be leaving this place.
About your orders. Well, who gave you the orders?
What was his name? Eurovid, I think it was. And you'll see he'll like pull out a list of like a bunch of different like orders. There's a bunch there's iron spears, iron arrows. There's just a whole list, and it's almost all crossed out. You can see there's one final item which he is currently working on, which is just a adamantine halberd.
Mm.
But now you can see he's written adamantian war axe underneath.
Mm.
No, okay,
It'll
carry
be a-
on.
You'll have to come back and perhaps give me a fortnight, and I'll have something for you.
I look forward to returning to see your creation.
All right.
Oh, and when I deport this mortal plane, it seems I'll have to serve some time in the hells under a contract. So perhaps I'll see you again then too.
Do you know what kind of contract it is?
I'll explain what I can of it.
Sure. He'll kind of nod. Well, perhaps we'll be workmates in the somewhat near future then. I hope your job isn't too demanding of you, but regardless, I will see you there, I'm sure. With that, perhaps I should craft this to be a distinct type of weapon. I have an idea.
Yeah, much better. Use my last hero point for that. Figure the best way to describe the contract using society roll.
Sure, yeah. I'm familiar with such contracts. They are tricky things, imps, but... Well, perhaps you'll do well down there. It's not the worst place, despite the reputation it has.
If I get to fight, I'm not complaining.
I imagine they'll put you to good work. Well, regardless, I will see you in the fortnight. I should get to work.
Until then.
Alright, was there somewhere else that the group was stopping off? I think someone mentioned somewhere. But I don't remember.
Yeah, I want to go to that fucking bedroom of Belcor where everything sucked.
Okay.
That was
Is Val
that in
gonna
the
jump on her
tower?
bed?
Where the weird tornado nightmare wisp was?
Yeah.
Mm.
Where we first realized the true value of a expeditious retreat potion.
I dare say without those potions, half of us would be dead.
Oh, those expeditious retreats, or
Yeah.
yeah.
You have found yourself once more into this strange bed chambers. Unlike last time, when you kind of stepped into this room and these strange like images or memories would play out, nothing seems to happen as you enter this time.
This is where we almost lost Boudin. Well, you know, like, the most definitive time we almost lost Boudin.
So bad.
What? It's true.
Man.
That was the track record at that time. Did Boudin die yet? No, we're okay.
What's going on? Yeah, here's the bed. What were you looking for in here?
Okay, Velen just kind of walks up, and she says, you guys should all get out. And she's just gonna start lighting everything on fire.
Oh, shit. Head open one
She
last
starts
door.
with the bed, she lights the carpet on fire, she's kicking her dirty boots all over the ground.
Oh, dang.
She kind of, gets Tussless to break this desk apart, lights that on fire, builds a little campfire.
How nice are these chairs?
Well, they're on fire, so.
Wait! Did you want to bring them home to your house or something?
Maybe.
What if they're haunted chairs?
Then I'll always have house guests.
That's quite an attitude.
I don't ever want memories of this place, ever.
Oh. We could go to Absalon, you could pay to have the memories of this place removed, but you might lose all your levels.
That means I could try something new.
For the
Yeah,
rest
off
of your
this-
time in
off the-
Pathfinder, you just play Velen over and over again as different classes, doing different adventures.
I mean, even one more adventure, still gonna play Valen with different classes. That's how Valen do.
Alright, the party
Quick
have headed
downtime,
up to
right?
the 4th floor. You guys have burnt down Belkel's bedroom. Where's the room heading to next?
Oh, I mean, do we want to check in on the Did we spare the doll? Didn't we bamboozle the doll, or did we kill the doll?
We went back and killed the doll.
Oh, okay.
Did the ghost of the thief guy
Oh
go
yeah,
away?
let's go
Or
let
should we
Otari.
go let
Yeah,
him know
let's
that
go
we,
let
like-
Otari know that we took care of business.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Otari vanished after he gave us. So we can go check on him.
Yeah, we could check.
Yeah,
Maybe he's still
can't
like a
remember.
Jedi ghost.
We-
Oh,
he
yeah, we
felt-
gotta go to the bar, too.
You
Oh, Butler Log reminded me. I am doing a giveaway. Hold on. And we're not just giving away elixirs. Hold on. Keep going. I'm sorry, Ash.
Yep, go. I was just going to say, you all have a fair recollection that the Otari had moved on. It is his passing that was able to allow you to go further in the Gauntlight.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Then we don't need to visit him, but we gotta go to the bar. You know, the dive bar where we were rock metal gods for a night.
Those are good times. Those are good times.
Although, I can't remember if that was the doctor or Gregor there. I think that was the doctor.
Okay, I think I got the giveaway set up. I'm gonna give away.
Sorry. I'm gonna give away a copy of this adventure, the Foundry VTT adventure. So, if you want a copy of the Foundry VTT adventure, I have a code for it that I don't need. I will give it to you. Man, I hope it works. Anyways, if
The code?
yeah. If you type Rin into chat, I think it should do the giveaway. There you go. And then you could subject 4 to 5 people to 46 weeks of mental torment and make them fight tadpole zombies and adamantine toothed naked mole rats and a really big black kobold.
Gatling gun wood golems.
Gatling gun wood golem was trauma for sure. Did we ever go back and kill that thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Tuskless first join. It's like the first thing you had him do is go back and
Oh,
chop.
right, yeah, chop her up, yeah.
Hey, what's up? We did it! Yeah! There's no more Belcora! And we're also level 10, so if you're mad about it, you better not try to fight us.
One of the Murlocs will turn around and kind of speak to you in Undercommon, anyone can understand it. Yeah, be quiet. We're listening to the show.
Gotta respect their priorities.
Yeah, it's a cool band. It's cool. I wish there was. I wish we could have done something with this band. We should get this band to come back to Otari with us. They can play at Gregor's birthday funeral.
Wait, what?
39.
Yeah.
It's so close.
I know. It's almost over.
She gently pats Gregor's hand, trying to comfort him.
39. I'm 43.
See, it's borrowed time. He's living on borrowed time.
Borrowed time.
Listen, we want a round of drinks for everybody. And you guys over here? Yeah, you guys up on the stage? Yeah, you. Yeah, we want you. Yeah, that's right. We want you to come to Otari. Yeah, come to Otari and put on a concert for everybody.
How much you paying?
You ever had a fish pie before?
No.
We're paying in fish pies.
What if I don't like fish pie?
Then you may have a regular pie.
What if I don't like a regular pie?
Oh, then
Wait, what even is a regular pie?
There's no one that doesn't
apples
like
and stuff.
regular
Yeah,
pie.
yeah, exactly. But if you don't like apple pie and don't like fish pie, that's okay. I have it on good authority that my friend Greg over there, he serves up a mean cream pie. My sister, she's always screaming at him, "Give me a cream pie!"
Oh yeah, always cooking it in the Dutch oven.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to go to Otari anymore.
Gregor's like just crimson faced.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be great. And then you guys get what we call in the industry exposure.
I'm not falling for that trap again. Give us gold.
Listen, I'm about to ask you something that you might not want to do, and you might be thinking, how rude. But have I got news for you? I have a feat that allows me to ask you a shameless request.
All right, roll me that diplomacy check.
All right. Let's see. I only got a plus 21. There we go.
Inspiration on the line.
Oh yeah.
Fanspo right here.
Oh yeah, queuing it up for sure. Here we go. There we go. A 40.
This thing's like level 3. The 26 was probably a crit.
I suppose that you beat us in a band battle, so like that means we owe you. So one show, all right?
Yeah, that's fine. One show it is. And my friend Gregor will give you all cream pie afterwards.
I think we should try giving them the fish pie first.
Fish pies first. Fish pies first, obviously.
All right, she runs up and gives you a high five, Gregor.
Your secret baking skills come in handy. Between glazing buns and making cream pies, you're like the best baker I know.
It's a secret talent.
Yeah, speaking of, let's go see my sister. I think I'm done here in this dungeon.
Yeah, I don't want to come back.
I think if there's anything else we missed. Nope, we're good. Let's go back to town.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the. We're gonna close out the giveaway. Here we go. All right, Hickory Horn Devil. Hit me up on Discord, and I will give you the code, and then you can see if the code works. And if the code doesn't work, I'll try to make it up to you somehow. But I'm pretty confident that the code works. What a giveaway. All right. Where to next? Heading back to town? Let's do this.
Heading back to town.
I'm sorry.
You guys
I'm sorry,
head
Lars.
off.
I had to have just one more Rin and Gregor joke. I had to get out of my system.
I know it was perfect. And you know what? I like the I like the what's the word I'm looking for? The reveal of a new hidden talent
Oh, nice.
that
nice.
Gregor never knew other people knew he had. Oh, does anyone? I don't know if you care anymore, Val, but weren't you like all chummy with the druids?
That was a different Val.
A million lifetimes ago.
I love how in that one sentence you managed to sound like there had been lifetimes.
Yeah. Well, they stopped being undead, in addition to many other things. I'd say the most character growth in the whole campaign award would go to this particular Valen.
I mean, I would say character change, but as far as character growth, I think Verso takes the cake on that because he actually grows.
Oof.
Big, very big.
Oof. So one thing I never got to do that I wanted to do was use both of my focus points to make him huge and fly. Can I do that to fly us all back to town?
Oh, that'd be awesome!
Sure, of course.
Yeah, I mean he can only fly for a minute, but I don't know, this would be kind of dope. So we'll do it right outside. Like this
So you
cliff right
make us
outside.
walk to town.
Yeah, and then we
right
fly
when
down
get
from
to
the graveyard. Then we
tree
fly down from the graveyard and make it look like we flew all the way back.
Yeah. Are we gonna like land in by the mayor's house? Or,
Oh, if we can make
wait till,
it.
like,
Yeah.
I don't think you're expanding that in a minute.
In a
Oh,
minute?
sure we can. Verso's fast, and
hold
Verso's
on.
1600 feet.
massive.
All right, let's see. 35 times.
I'm gonna put my bracer of
3
dashing on
times
Verso.
10. He could go 1,050 feet. 1,050 feet in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, we might have to leave from over here then.
Okay.
I would say you're just
we'll
able to
the
make it.
wall.
Wait,
We'll
we
stand
should
the
land.
wall.
We should land in the middle of town. Here's the market square. We should land there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Can
that's
we
pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay, can we make it from there? Where can we jump down?
What do you have a haste potion? You could just make it.
Oh,
like over
there
here.
we go. We'll just make it. There you go. Yeah, that's what we do. And we pretend we flew all the way here. And as soon as we land, you hear the sound as he shrinks back down to normal size. On
But
purpose.
it looked timed in on purpose. Yep.
It's a very tense flight, I imagine. Wondering if he's gonna make it before he turns back to normal.
He's never flown that distance before. That big, he's just sweat the whole time.
Just sweating.
I don't know how paper sweats, but it's not great.
He's just this soggy wad of toilet paper at the end.
The ink starts to run.
But yeah, so if your plan is to head to the graveyard, if you're following the path, you would walk past the druid grove.
Nah, we skirt it. We skirt it. We
But
do
yeah,
wanna-
if you want to go through the
No,
wilderness, you
I
definitely
want
can.
to tell
Yeah,
them. I want
yeah.
to tell
In the
them we
graveyard.
killed Belcora.
yeah, we do one of these.
Oh my gosh. Alright, then we jump off, and then we fly over to the marketplace. And it's so majestic. It looks like this. There's his wigs. There we go. The eyeball.
Where's this?
So
report?
as you guys slowly start to fly over to the marketplace, I guess it's not slowly, it's over the course of a minute, so it's only a minute. But you can see a couple of people exit their homes to kind of look up to see you flying.
Mhm.
You see the two dwarves from the Rowdy Rockfish kind of step up. They look out towards you. You can see them like let out a cheers. It's clear that the people have seen what has happened to the Gauntlight, and they're all presuming the best. You see Vandy kind of running out from the library as she's trying to keep up with Verso, not quite able to do so. She will be there a moment after you land. You see a couple of other people kind of standing outside their manors. You see this individual, which you had never really interacted with before, but you see this man.
I'm kind of glad we didn't interact with this guy. What the hell is this guy?
He's the kind of guy that to tell you capitalism is good.
All right, so I'm gonna use act together while flying to summon a skunk on top of that guy.
Oh, blasted! What is this doing here? And you see him kind of wrestling with it. It's all fall over, collapsing onto the ground.
Beautiful. Summoning skunk was on my bucket list, so I'm just trying to knock them all out before the end. So.
You also see this individual walk out of one of the manors as well, who was someone else that you had not interacted with.
Oh,
But you'll see them
grandma.
all kind of like running underneath you as you're flying over the marketplace.
You should put a raccoon on that one.
I might break my wand. Yeah, sure.
Well, does the wand break? We're all waiting.
Oh, I can't actually roll.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold
Is
on.
it
you
in,
can't
like-
roll?
There we go.
Oh my god!
It broke.
As
Does the
eventually
spell
you
still
all-
go off and then it breaks, or does it just break because you tried?
It just breaks.
Oh no!
As you all fly down to the marketplace.
That dice roll pretty much sums up the campaign right there.
Bringing it
I
all
mean,
back to the beginning.
We're victorious with 3 of the 4 of us having our original character, and technically Bodine didn't die, so
Yeah, fair.
we only had 1 character death.
I believe you are to thank for the safety of my town. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting, and she'll kind of put her hand out daintily to Gregor, who's closest to her.
No, Gregor always getting the
He'll
ladies.
take it respectfully, but he'll just say, "Forgive my confusion, milady, but your town? You were not
well,
there."
Not in where I live, per se. I am Miss Inkholds. I run part of the logging operation here. I'm one of the families that keep this town afloat. I haven't made your acquaintance. The mayor made it rather clear that your dealings were to be with him, and him alone.
Well, we could have used your support. It's rough down there.
Oh, well, if you had asked, I would have provided.
Wait, who are you again?
Miss Inkholds. And she'll kind of do like a exaggerated curtsy.
What does that mean?
Apparently,
Kim,
she's
didn't
in
you
charge of
grow up
Lincoln
here?
Logs.
Shouldn't you have known
I don't know.
who she was?
I can't know everything about the whole town.
Oh, that's the job of politicians, of course. It's rather
Wait, are you a
nasty to do
politician?
business. Not currently. I've been told that I should be, but I just tend to the schools around town.
The schools.
Control the education first, yes.
So do you know Becky?
I don't believe I do.
Oh, that kid is in trouble.
The mayor's daughter.
No, the mayor's daughter's friend, Becky. I was checking to see if our kid's been going to school or not. Well, we've been out saving the world.
Oh my god, you're yep,
Well, we're Becky's
Robert-
parents, and we're very disappointed.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh my god. I have to roll in the epilogue? Okay, fine. Here we go.
You've had to roll a couple times in the epilogue.
Alright, how's the 38?
Yeah, I wish you'd brought this to me sooner. I would have made sure she has been attending her classes. But I don't think she's attended any of her classes. She's not on my student register.
Oh, well.
Well, maybe she'll show up now.
Yeah, we don't believe in domestic violence, so we'll just give her a stern talking to, and she'll be in school before you know it.
Well, I suppose now that your adventures are over, she doesn't necessarily need to attend my school. She could be taught by you.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
Or unless I presumed you didn't have any big adventures planned, but perhaps you do. What's in the plan for?
Why? Do you have a quest for us?
Not necessarily, but I think some of the students would enjoy learning from you all after what you've done for the town.
Oof. I'm actually going to the Indigo Islands to become a Pokemon trainer.
I'm opening a bakery.
Both of those sound lovely.
I'm gonna go back home.
Where is it?
Another figure will walk up.
Oh, it's a
as you see,
leprechaun.
this man walk up. I suppose the deed is done then. I never got a
Top of the morning
chance.
to you.
I don't appreciate your tone.
So
mister.
inappropriate.
Regardless, I never got the chance to thank you for what you did for me.
Sorry we didn't find your Lucky Charms.
Wait, what we did for you? Who the heck are you?
Yeah, who is this guy?
Heleno. I don't think we ever had the pleasure of meeting you. You caught my wife's killer.
Did we?
We were happy to do so, sir.
Wait, who's your wife?
Oh, the werewolf, right? The werewolf killed your wife?
He'll kind of look someone down, give you like a short nod.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
after your
That guy
Lucky
was
Charms.
a real piece of work.
I'm glad he's been dealt with. I enjoyed watching him hang.
Oh, gosh. Wait, Lucky Charms.
Don't worry.
Are you
When
like
we caught
one of
him,
those...
we told him tricks are for kids.
Oh, I don't know if that works for that one. Dang.
Look, I'm feeling rather uncomfortable with this conversation. But
No,
I've
it's
said my
okay.
thing.
No, hey, buddy. You're gonna
Hmm?
you're gonna find love again. Don't worry,
On the end of the rainbow?
guys. Come on.
I think that time has passed for me, but
You never know.
Yeah,
My friend Gregor here
he'll
is.
awkward like walk away.
Well. Jeez, if he was that thankful, he could have left like a present for us somewhere.
Pot of gold, maybe?
God damn it.
Just saying, if that dude had Lucky Charms, I mean, we could have been saving a lot of money on them consumable tokens or whatever the hell that we put on our armor and weapons.
Talisman?
What's your story, buddy? What did we miss? What's going on? You're not getting away. Why
I
you
was
look
coming to
so scared?
congratulate you.
Oh, okay.
No, this is just this is what I look like when I walk around town. I apologize, I'm not in my proper outfitting,
Are you
but
are you agoraphobic?
I'm unfamiliar with the term.
It means you're scared of the sky. If you are, have I got a real estate opportunity for you. I've come into several tracts of land in Australia, and I can let them go for real cheap.
I'm not sure what use I would make of this land, but if you're talking business, I suppose we could talk in private somewhere.
Look, 10% of Australia is really nice. The other 90%, that's the real cheap stuff.
Don't worry, you'll find out soon. I'm having a big festival where we're gonna teach everyone about Australia. There's gonna be hot, blue-skinned ladies, and there's gonna be a band made out of monsters.
Well, speaking of a big festival, it's not quite a festival, but I thought you might all want to organize something for the Doctor. Now that it seems like, well, I presumed, I haven't even asked, is Otari safe? Is it been dealt with?
Yeah, for sure. And the Doctor's been put to rest.
Well, I think
back.
you might.
If
What
we do
was
a
that?
if we do a show for the like some sort of a celebration or something in the Doctor's honor, it'd have to be a light show. Fireworks and stuff of different colors.
I don't know if I could handle that.
You don't like
I
colors?
wasn't thinking something so bright, but if you think that's what he would have wanted, I thought we could organize a gathering at the graveyard to pay respects.
Does Galarian have laser technology yet? Probably not.
We don't in Otari, but I'm sure some magic will suffice for display. I'm sure Morblint will be able to put something together. If you want some kind of light display.
What does Tuskless want to do now that we're done this adventure?
I'll probably go back to the Adventure League. Find another adventure. I was hired for this gig.
You mean the
Find something
Pathfinder's
else.
Guild?
No, they had to
Wait,
change all the names of everything.
We hired you?
No, the Doctor hired him. No, wait.
I believe technically I hired him.
Oh, right.
Well, you're welcome to stay in town as long as you want hustlers, but I understand if the life of adventure calls to you. Regardless, I will make the preparations for an event tomorrow evening for the doctor.
Well, I mean, I'll stay in town for a fortnight anyway, because I gotta collect my axe.
All right,
Of course.
right. And then I noticed a great idea from chat. We should totally bring Jeff to the demon blacksmith for apprenticing.
I thought Jeff flew away.
Jeff's at the Grove.
You can go get him.
Are you afraid of the druids now?
I think
What's
Val
Like,
is.
Tussless, when you...
It's like shopping where you used to work, you know?
Yeah, it's like... When you turn your back on something,
Val
you
was
don't
never
turn
a druid.
around. You know?
Were you a
keep
druid?
moving.
I don't remember.
Some of those
being a druid.
other weeks.
Val takes a big drag of her cigar. I think the seas call me.
I'm also surprised that Val wasn't interested in a light show with fireworks. That's gunpowder and stuff. Is that up your alley?
These guns aren't for fun.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that you have a big smile plastered across your face when you
Yeah.
take some of those shots.
I got a big smile. I had a big smile across my face
Well-
when I said these guns are for fun.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could come to Indigo Island to be an Eldermon trainer with me and Verso.
Do they have pirates that need to be taken down?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. You don't have a place called Indigo Islands and not have pirates.
Then maybe that's where I'll go.
Let me try to sell you on it. Befriend, train, battle, and evolve over 160 monsters with 10 plus distinctive elements. The Eldermon are ancient creatures slightly out of phase with reality that like to meld into items, creatures, and locations. You can add them seamlessly to any adventure, and you can interact and collect them without disrupting the established adventure or the world at large. You can control and channel Eldermon. Anyone can befriend them and have them fight playful mock duels with each other, but only the Eldermon trainer class can phase them into our world in order to use them in combat against deadly threats. Eh?
That's tempting.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Yeah, and Tessa, there's even a dog made out of rocks.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you want transport to this location, we can organize a boat. It's the least the town can do for you.
Nice.
Wait, are we not getting paid?
Giving us our own boat, that's really generous. Thanks, guys.
I mean, you laid claim to all the treasure, and presumably you had quite a lot.
Presumably, we sank it back into defeating Belcora. We're broke, bro. Alright, I didn't want to have to do this.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
No, that's the wrong one. Hold on.
Opportunity.
I don't think asking for a boat is that shameless, but I'm gonna ask for it.
Yeah, this is not a shameless request. This is just.
I got 3 gold to my name.
I've got 5.
How's a
I'm down
37
rich.
looking?
Give me money.
Oof. Oof.
Danspo! Danspo!
This is our last one. This would be our last one.
Yeah.
Alright, you got
I'll take your money.
You got a nat
we-
20 this.
Halfling luck.
We can't let Tussless go out like
Or-
that. Oh no.
Okay, okay. Oof. Oof.
Alright, so. You know what? So, Valid, you'll quickly sneak past, you'll swipe his coin purse rather easily, and then he'll say, I suppose the town does owe you. I'll. Wait a minute. And he'll go to look to where his coin purse was. I suppose I thought I brought it with me. I'll find my funds by tomorrow. Pay you all handsomely.
That's okay. You guys, I think I know what we should name the boat. We should name it the Touchy Doctor.
Oh dear.
In your personal space doctor.
That's it. I was thinking that, but it's kind of long, you know.
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue as well.
Uncomfortable Doctor. No.
Do you want that engraved along the side?
Hold on,
Sure,
give us a second. Give us a second. Let's see. Headless.
Jeepers Creepers Doctor.
Jeepers Creepers. And it's something like, is this too insensitive? Headless Doctor.
A little bit.
I mean, technically, he's not a headless doctor. The head is all that really remains.
We could actually put it in the figurehead.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
10% Doctor.
10%.
We should work the skull with the
Wait, shouldn't
with
Doctor be in front?
torch.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The skull and the torch, and put that in the figurehead.
Oh,
So it
wait,
always
I got it. I got it.
Dr. Touchy.
Dr. Glazer.
Dr. Glazer. I like Dr. Glazer.
The SS Dr. Glazer.
Wait, what's the SS means?
Let's just put that in front of a boat. I don't know.
Super special.
That's what it means. Super special. The SS Dr. Glazer. Glazing their way to the Indigo Islands.
I feel like.
Are you sure that's the name? Okay.
Hold on. I feel like, if we were to do something like the USS or something like that, but I think SS by itself, I don't think those are good connotations.
Okay.
Oh, no, no.
Yeah.
So this Dr. Glazer?
Ooh!
Hmm?
From chat, the headless physician.
Headless Physician does sound pretty good. Spooky
I like
too.
Glazer. I like Glazer.
Yeah.
You guys are obsessed with glazing.
The doctor.
Dr. Glazerbeam.
Glazer beam.
Oh, damn it, you won me over! Damn you!
This is our ship, the Dr. Glazerbeam. You'll hand over all those stolen Eldamon this instant, pirates.
And if it's called the Glazer Beam, we have to do Tuslik's idea of putting the head with the lit torch.
Oh, that'd be so fucking cool!
Sir, about that funeral, can we instead just have the head back?
I mean, I don't see why we can't do both.
Nah, it's good,
But if you don't wish to have a funeral, I can cancel the event. Well, I haven't technically
Well,
organized it
we
yet.
would like to prepare the body ourselves, because we are his closest kin.
Of course, so you did not want to have a gathering with the town.
No, definitely do, but we just need, we want to be the ones to prepare the body for cremation.
Reasons.
No, of course. I suppose talk to Vandy about that.
Sure.
At which point, Vandy has finally caught up with the group.
Ah, with their tiny legs. Yeah, I know those feels.
Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna steal the doctor's skull, so we can turn it into a lantern for our boat. So we need to put a fake skull in there. Empty your pockets. Who's got skulls?
Everyone looks at Tuslis.
Yeah, what skulls you got on you, dude? I see them.
So Gregor's
four different
suddenly
monster
stops looking at
heads.
Val and looks at Tuslis.
I got the demon sloth. I got the.
Demon Sloth is pretty similar to an elf.
I got one of those jellyfish people.
Okay, closer. Okay.
And I got one of the demon apes. Actually, got two of the demon ape skulls.
I mean, were their heads the size of a
That seems a little
cavern
big.
elf?
Yeah, that seems a little big. Let's go.
Well, I got one as a pauldron, and the other one I was going to make a matching one. But,
Can we just have one of the jellyfish man skulls?
Oh, yeah. It's a
Okay.
little soggy, but there you go.
Okay.
Soggy.
Yeah, these people are moist all the way down to their bones.
Cartilage, I think, not
Yeah.
bone.
moist like the baked goods that Gregor's always working on. Sister's always saying, "Oh, they're so moist." Yeah. Okay. We're ready. Take us to the body.
Yes. The mayor said that you wanted to handle it yourself.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I've been storing it in the library for
Wait,
now.
is this the mayor?
Yeah, he does look a bit different, doesn't he?
Yeah. Is he wearing a hat normally?
He's normally all dressed up and looking very official, but
Okay.
I think the last few days have been rather stressful for him.
For
He
him?
hired some extra. He hired some extra adventurers. Did you hear?
No.
He had to turn them down just now as he saw the tower collapsing.
Oh, nice. I love that timing where we did all the work right as those people showed up, and then he looks like an idiot. It's good stuff.
Everybody looks either depressed or angry. What the
right.
hell?
Well, they're under a lot of stress when those photos were taken for their miniatures.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright. Vandy will hand you a simple black box.
Okay.
Thank you. I will need to be alone with this. It is our custom.
Of course. Did you want to use the library for a moment? I can make sure one of the wings is
Sure.
private for you.
Yes, please.
Alright, so you're in the library, you've got the head.
All right.
What are you doing?
We swap it out for the Erd skull. That's
so now
it.
you've
That's all we do.
Yep, okay.
It's not that complicated. All right, sweet. So, do we just fast forward to the doctor's funeral, y'all, or?
Yeah, so anything else you guys wanted to do today before next evening?
Cream pie win, Rin.
Excuse me?
Man.
Excuse me?
Dude, look.
Excuse me?
Bro.
Look, if the thing is tomorrow, I just
Bro.
finished this adventure.
Bro.
The fucking tower came down.
Gregor, what the fuck is wrong with you? The party is being thrown for us. We don't have to make any baked goods. You worked hard enough. You just need to rest. Gosh, this guy
You're
always,
right.
he never stops thinking about baking.
You're right, I should rest. I'm going to go to my bedroom now.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
See it now. Gregor's Pie Shop is the newest store.
Tonight is the night that Valen gives Cam the talk.
What's the talk?
Oh no!
Don't steal her innocence.
I'm ruining it.
No, don't do it. I would like to fail an intelligence check on purpose to not learn anything from the check. Is that possible? The Dr. Zoro told me you're not allowed to fail checks on purpose in Pathfinder, which is a damn shame. I
just imagine you just give yourself blunt force trauma enough to forget whatever is told after you learn about it.
I will say,
Turns out this is the first time this happens.
What Valen is telling you might be the truth. Doesn't mean you have to believe it, though.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, okay,
So,
okay.
as Val's talking, you're just very slowly inserting that broken wand into your ear further and further and further until your eye just goes...
Well, no, I
like-
mean, maybe that's how vampires do it. But, you know, she hasn't been alive for a long time. She obviously doesn't know how it's actually done. When two people really love each other, they have a ton of fun, and then they pass out, and when they wake up, a baby gnome appears. Everybody knows that's how gnomes make babies.
Right.
But neither one of them are gnomes.
Oh. Awkward. Anyways. Alright, so the next day? Does anything bad happen that night? Are we
Nothing
good?
seems to happen. You all get a lovely night's sleep.
Wait, doesn't like Gregor have to roll like a fort save to make sure he doesn't die from old age? I believe it's a death effect.
He might need to roll a fort save, but not for that reason.
I told him not to booty baking.
So,
Can't stop, won't stop.
I have to say, it's just the most horrible idea for D&D for Pathfinder Pokemon. Is
By the
you
way-
literally just have to take the skull of whatever you killed and trap its soul in it. Poke
Well,
skull, go!
I mean, if they hadn't expressly said that any kind of necromancy was evil, I thought we could maybe bring the doctor back as like a floating skull. Which is kind of cool. But apparently, you can't have rad shit like that without being evil. So, it's okay. Maybe there's like a floating skull Eldamon.
He just comes back as level 10 skeleton. And just give him all the stats of the skeleton with the head, the floating head.
Beautiful.
Alright, we will skip ahead to the next evening
Mm-hmm.
as you all arrive in the graveyard. I don't know why that stopped the music. You'll all be greeted by the gate at Rin as you will run towards both Kamal and Gregor and pull you both in for like this big hug. It seems your journey's finally over. I'm so proud of you, sister.
Well, I'm proud of me too. There was a lot of times where I got so scared I just wanted to die, but I think what we did down there was important because it kept safe the things that really matter.
I'm sorry you had to lose someone in the process. Were you particularly close to the doctor, sister?
Not as close as the doctor tried to get to everyone else. But he was an okay guy. He tried his best. He wasn't no Gregor, though, that's for sure.
It was sad to see him step out of retirement for a moment, but I suppose you all needed him again.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, let's go. You will see all the guards as well as the captain kind of salute the group as they're all walking past them.
Our Star Wars medal moment.
Yeah. Just all these people. Oh, I know that guy. That's my boss at the bookstore. I know that guy.
This one?
Do you
Yeah.
remember this guy?
This one over here.
Do you remember this guy?
This guy?
Oh, not that guy.
Bird Pirate? I don't remember Bird Pirate.
No, the guard right behind us.
Yes! That guy was kind of a douche.
Is
Yeah.
is that? Oh no, Gruda was white feathered.
Yeah.
You will see Brelder kind of walk up to the group. I never did quite thank you for bringing my son back. I gave you a shield, but I'm sure you understand that I could never repay you for what you've done for me.
Of course not. That's fine.
We're starting to learn that no one can fully repay us for what we've done for them. So I guess it's okay.
Because heroism is its own reward, that's what she meant to say. And we're very, very pleased to have helped the town and done good for the world.
Yep. All that.
But the doctor, in his will and testament, said that any bereavements that you wish to pay to his estate should be handled to us. Just throwing that out there.
Well, perhaps I can organize. Are you going to be in town for a time?
Yes, a fortnight until our boat is ready to set sail for the Indigo Islands.
Oh my God, Chamomile really out here setting up a GoFundMe for the doctor's funeral.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, the doctor, he had many babies that he has left fatherless. So we need that money to send to the babies. Yep.
Really gotta stop lying.
Okay. bear with me, guys. I have a theory. I think that when Cam comes up with some sort of bamboozle, the effectiveness of the bamboozle is that Cam actually convinces herself
That's step one.
that
baby.
it's not a bamboozle and truly means it in the moment. And then upon achieving the goal, realizes that it was a bamboozle the whole time.
Yeah, you gotta surprise yourself.
Yeah, the bamboozle was inside you all along.
As you guys are walking past, Keelino will kind of nod and kind of give you your distance, but if you approach him, he will converse.
Hey, I'm sorry about yesterday. I was very sensitive about what they were saying to you, Joe. I'm sorry about your wife. She was beautiful, and I'm glad we were able to get you some closure and all that.
She definitely was. Were you friends with her?
Yeah, she came to the bookstore all the time. She's a big fan of vampire books.
She always did love to read.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
that time has passed. I understand I need to move forward, but it can be hard.
You know, what would probably make her happy is if you read books to the school children once in a while. While you wear that hat with those facial hairs. I bet she'd be looking...
He'll kind of consciously touch his facial hair.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with that?
No, it looks cool. That's what I'm saying. Kids are gonna love that, you know?
Well, perhaps I can donate some time. It's not a bad idea.
Okay. That's all I had for you.
I never really got a chance to meet the doctor, but I'm sure he was a great adventurer, like all of you.
He was the best of us. Well, he was second best. Jeff was the best of us.
And she looks to the skies, wondering if Jeff is gonna return for this auspicious event. They really bury him as far away as possible. Yeah, my fucking legs hurt.
It's the part in the game where you get to talk to all the peoples.
Oh, the
you
band is here. Oh, I didn't know they were gonna play his funeral. I thought they were gonna play like a cool concert. Okay.
Did you bring the fish pies?
Where's Tamily?
This is a fully catered event?
You gotta find Tamily.
Yeah.
We're here to play concert!
Yeah, this is not the venue. This concert's not till tomorrow.
What? There's not going to be a party after the funeral? What kind of funeral is this?
Well, I mean, we could have a party after the funeral. Just, some of these people might be upset because, Hold on, give me a second.
She's gonna go and say,
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll have a party afterwards. I got this.
As you approach this group here, you will see Kiara kind of conversing with the three individuals here. You see the lady Inkholds, as well as the individual that you summoned a skunk on, as well as the mayor and his daughter.
"Aw, she still looks so sad. Did her hand ever grow back? Or is it just small forever?"
It does seem to have grown back now, actually.
Oh, okay. Magic.
I welcome all of you. I presume you're familiar with Kiara. She has mentioned that you had dealings with her in Australia.
We're calling Australia. Yeah, down under.
Yeah, she's the best. Yep. She tried to help us out, and all she got was betrayed by her own people in the process. We sorted all that out though, and now everything's good. They very much would like to establish trade and commerce and friendship between Cavern Elfland and Otari.
Well, obviously, as the bear, I would be in charge of such things. Now, Minhemis, you know I should be in charge of this. I typically help you with the books. It would make sense for me to form a partnership with this new individual. Come now. I can make the most profit. It should be me.
Man. What is going on here?
Do you not feel that you all may have a conflict of interest from an economic standpoint for such a deal? Perhaps there should be a council.
That isn't they're talking economics.
Yeah, but they should, instead of each of them trying to go one-on-one with that, they should have some sort of a town council.
Oh, I suppose you never met these two, which I suppose is for the best. They are the other householders in Otari.
The house? What house?
Oh, dude. They help run the businesses in Otari, I suppose.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm sure the three of you can sort it out. I'm here for a little bit longer.
Yes, of course.
If you need any help, I'm glad to help out.
We can talk about this after.
Velen is going to start giving the doctor a 21 gun salute. This will take 21 rounds as she shoots a bullet in the air, reloads. It's a bullet in the air, reloads. She does this 21 times.
Wow, that's actually... I don't want to do the math, but it's over 21. But it's cool.
I'll nudge the mayor and just say, I can offer some services in negotiation and give a wink. If they get out of hand.
I will appreciate that.
Oh, Camille will approach Kiara. It's a...
my daughter Becky says that you're a really great kid, and you're really smart and kind. And
is she going to come over to visit again soon? I haven't seen her in a while.
Yes, she's been out at sea fighting a kraken with the other pirates, but she should be back soon. Maybe
what?
Even...
She never told me that. She a pirate?
Sometimes. Anyways, so she'll be back probably tonight or tomorrow night. If you wanted to come by, I guess you could.
Oh, Dad, is that okay? Yes, of course, dear. You can go visit your friend.
Alright, sweet.
So,
and at this point, I would presume the salute would be done.
Oh, yes.
So the mayor will kind of turn to you all. Did any of you wish to say a few words? We all gathered here for you and your fallen companion.
Cam looks at Valen, who is the closest to the doctor of all of us.
Valen, not much of a talker, walks up. If only I had these guns sooner, Doc. Thank you. And then she kind of just walks away. She begins to cry and runs out of the funeral.
Oh, damn.
A very emotional time for all of this. Did anyone else want to say a few words?
I'll try to give a touching, warrior's eulogy. And,
you will see kind of somber, but almost hopeful look fall over the group that the doctor's sacrifices essentially lent them their safety of their town. There'll be a small, polite clap after Tuskless is done.
Gregor will step forward, and he'll just say, I hired the doctor to keep you all safe, as I knew you were on a perilous journey. Well, it's a tragedy that he fell. He also completed his mission, did what he set out to do, and ensured that the rest of us are standing here today alive because of his sacrifice.
Once more, there'll be a very, soft clap as Gregor finishes talking.
Got your,
the
like,
mayor will-
bear hugs, Cam.
Unfortunately, a little unceremoniously, Tuskus will lean over to the nearest ear and under his breath just say, "Would have happened a whole lot sooner if he hadn't grabbed his stupid reanimated body hadn't grabbed our feet."
The mayor will finally look towards Chamomile. Do you have any final words for us?
Yes. This town was living in the shadows of a great and ancient evil. Long ago, the Rose Guard did everything they could to try and protect the world from Belcor's evil. The town of Otari was built by Otari himself, whose spirit never left this world. After settling the town, he stayed and he kept watch. Because of what they did, and because of what they built, people were here when the world needed them most. Whether you were selling us fish pies or, like, I don't know, some of you guys did stuff, I guess. You all helped in your own ways. Except this guy. He didn't do anything. And that supported us so that we could go and continue the Rose Guard's work and finally put to rest that great evil. I hope moving forward we can look to the north and no longer see the imposing silhouette of the mysterious lighthouse, for it has fallen at last. And in the dust settling around the rubble, we can now see clearly a bright and happy future. The doctor saw this future through his colored lenses that he would never stop talking about. And it was the same colored lenses, sort of, that we used to stop Belcora. And that's why, tonight, we're going to honor the doctor's final wish to get lit like his lantern. Amen.
And with that, you will see Morblet step forward for a moment, and you will see these dazzling displays of lights and explosions kind of echo out above everyone. And with the close of Camille's speech, and everyone solemnly remembering the doctor, that's where the story of the Abomination Vaults ends. But we have some time left, and I'm sure the stories of our heroes doesn't end there. Why don't we go through and try to talk about what do you think everyone would be going through after these if we kind of took a step into the future? What adventures are they heading on to next, or not adventures? How do their lives progress from this point forward, do you think? It seems Chamomile is set to head to the Indigo Isles.
Yeah, she definitely needs she needs a palate cleanser, man. For a mostly goodly aligned gnome, that was a pretty terrible situation down there. Like, every time she tries to sleep at night, she sees that one elf abomination that was like flesh shit warped enough times that it just lost its mind. Like, yeah. Then there was the sloth. I don't know. I don't know at what point she just lost her shit, but she's gonna need an abomination.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she needs an abomination detox. So she's gonna go cuddle some Pokemon and hang out on the beach and not go underground for a while. Oof.
Yeah, I mean, it
so many
depends on
fucking
what
monsters in this
story.
campaign.
It depends on what story for Valen you want to hear. Valen the Alchemist, Valen the Barbarian, Valen the Bard. There's Valen the Champion, the Fighter, the Inventor, and so on. She travels with Cam on the Dr. Glazer Beam to the Indigo Isles, hunting pirates, where eventually she finds the one that gets away, a man with a straw hat. She chases him across the world and never catches him, but damn does she get close. She respects 22 times to try and do it better, never abandoning her cigar. And the memories of the Abomination Vaults.
Damn.
Before I forget, quickly on Camomile's story going forward. Before you leave on your adventure, Chamomile, somehow someone has placed what appears to be a chess set. Has delivered you a chess set with a note, or rather an engraving on the bottom, which says, "Will you be my queen?"
Oh, that's awkward. Okay. She'll be a little confused about that and wonder where is she going to be the queen of. Being royalty sounds like a lot of work.
Presumably, Kamar would still go on an adventure. We see we'll cut to a small cavern gnome who was waiting for a response, who does not receive one.
Oh yeah, she doesn't want to go be the queen of Australia. That'd be a lot. That's a lot of work. Oh well. 2 ships passed in the night, etc., etc.
Alright, how about Tuskless? What is Tuskless getting up to in the coming years after this adventure?
After getting this superbly crafted axe, which he'll affectionately refer to as Hellbreaker,
Nice.
he'll take mercenary job after mercenary job, becoming well-renowned in life, and when he does happen to fall in battle, he makes a name for himself in the hells too.
Alright, one thing you do notice as you're swinging this axe and you're killing people, you get the strange feeling when you slay these foes that something is happening to them. You can't quite put your finger on it, but it feels like you've witnessed it before, but you can't quite place it. It becomes even more apparent whenever you are fighting devils and demons, as typically when they are killed, they simply return to their plane of existence. But none of the ones you slay ever come back for revenge, which is odd in your line of work.
I obliterate souls. Fucking A. Or I'm sending him to what's his face.
Oh, sending them to Nimbeloth. Cool.
And finally, we come to Gregor. What does Gregor do with his retirement?
Gregor be glazing.
For 2 more days.
Sorry, that came from chat. Shout out to Dr. Robin Zorro. Gregor, he survived the Crusades. He survived the Gauntlight. Gregor is going to enjoy retirement. He is going to settle down with his new friend Rin. He's going to drink tea. He's going to read books. He's going to start a bakery. And he's just going to enjoy a quiet, retired life in Otari. And he will kill anyone who tries to threaten it.
In the next 2 days.
Thankfully, in Gregor's lifetime, there doesn't appeared to be another major threat to Otari. So Gregor peacefully lives out the rest of his years, or perhaps days.
I'm about to say the safest 48 hours in Galarian history.
But with that, our story of the Abomination Vaults finally comes to a close.
Dang.
Nice.
Well, I would say that there was a little bit. I was surprised. We started late tonight because tech issues and everything else, but then it really did only take 30 minutes. I'm just a huge liar. When I tell people it's only going to be 30 more minutes, we're up for like 2 more hours. So like last week when you're like, I think it's only 30 more minutes, I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm not staying up for 2 more hours. And then it ended up being 30 more minutes. But I'm glad we waited and did a whole session because I feel like there's a lot more closure than us finishing in 30 minutes, high-fiving and calling it a day. So I appreciate you being willing to run us through one more session there tonight.
Of course.
This is I'm not representing the whole group here, but I'll tell you personally, I could not have gotten luckier finding you to GM and then getting the 3 of you guys to play this with me as my first introduction to Pathfinder. I was very worried that I would try to play Pathfinder and only find Pathfinder kids to play with. And then I would just be like, well, that's that. But like learning together and like having Ash be like so patient with us and like accommodating and letting us like respec to try different things and just it was so good, you know? And then we had so many new people show up for Pathfinder, and they're now a part of our Discord community that have just made this so fun, you know? To not like it feels like we're not just playing the 5 of us, but you know we've had these people in chat every week that you know we get to joke around with and share this adventure with, and it's just been a really great experience. It's just been really, really good. And I'm walking away from this a big fan of Pathfinder 2. I would never play 5e as a player ever again, knowing that I could be spending that time playing Pathfinder 2. I'm still coming around to the idea of GMing Pathfinder 2, but I love being a player in Pathfinder 2 a lot. And I am glad that I gave the system a chance. And I guess thanks to Wizards of the Coast for being so unscrupulous and shitty and giving me that final push to really dive into the deep end and give it a shot. And then being a super shitty company at the very end of the year to make me feel really good about my decisions this year. So, you know, it was good. It was a really good experience. That said, I don't know if I would recommend Abomination Vaults as an adventure to too many people. I loved it. I love dungeons. I love super dungeons. I like these stupid, unfair boss fights that I bitched and complained through as we struggled to understand the system. And then as we did start to understand the system and get stronger as characters, they started to become more manageable. And like it was like this incredible feeling of like wanting to throw the controller at the TV, but like you don't, and then you kind of you keep going and you overcome it. It was good. It was really good. I definitely don't think this is the adventure to introduce people to Pathfinder with though, because man, some of that stuff was pretty fucking brutal.
Yeah, it was a little rough sometimes.
Yeah, so it was pretty rough sometimes. But overall, I mean, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll run it. I don't know. I've got a copy of it on Foundry, so maybe. But yeah, it was good. And so once again, Ash, thank you so much for your patience and your reliability, your consistency. And I'm gonna put this out here too. Ash agreed to us streaming this, and I'll tell you from my own personal experience, it's very stressful to have people watching. We don't have like a huge audience, but knowing that like a couple hundred people are watching you do your job, like every time you sit down to to run a game, that's kind of stressful, And then we had some real like active people in the community, like helping us learn the system and pointing out like what we're doing wrong. And like that could not have been an easy experience as a DM or a GM who is streaming, to also have the people that you're running for be like, yeah, everybody, tell us all the things we're doing wrong because we want to learn. I mean, honest to God, you're a real one, man. To put up with that shit and then to still just like run the game like you always do and just like consistently just show up and do it and I mean, me and Stone and Lars, we don't have the best roles. Sometimes we act a little bit shitty about having bad roles. I mean, putting up with bad player behavior. I mean, honestly, you're just a champ, absolute champion. So I was just really, really impressed. So thank you. It's been great.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad I could do the system that we're playing on Justice. It's been a pleasure running for you all. This is the first professional game that I've run, and I'm glad I had you all as the group I was running it for.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Ash.
Yeah, this was great.
You. It was a whirlwind. I've got a lot of opinions, and I'm vocal. So thanks for putting up with that. It's been I really like this system for the most part.
And putting up with the luck of my rolls, because damn.
God damn. Yeah. Supernatural. But we overcame.
It's alright, man. We figured it out, bro. You just need a character give me +3 to your first attack every round.
God. It was so much, but we finally got there. Like, towards the end, I was like, dang, Summoner's fucking cool. Like, at the very beginning, I was like, man, there's nothing cooler than Summoner. Summoner's the coolest thing in the entire world. And then, like, about halfway through, I was like, well, Summoner's just trying to be everything, but not being anything. And then, like, it kind of came back around when I was able to make him get huge and, like, have that area control and, like, the trips and all that kind of stuff. And then I was like, Summoner's awesome! So it was, like, this kind of, like, arc of, like, starting...
But the trips don't exist anymore, so...
Well, you can, like... You would just have to, like, sync all your training into athletics to make sure that you're...
athletics.
Yeah, just make sure you're...
Oh, so they just made it... They made it doable. They just made it require a little effort.
Yeah,
they got to check.
Yeah, it's just not an auto success thing. But
So the new improved crit is if you critically hit, you auto knock them down. That's the new feat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise, you just need to still roll the athletics check.
Yeah. So, and I imagine in the revised Summoner, they might come up with some more shit, because one of the complaints was the best thing Summoner has is like auto knocking shit prone, and so like that shouldn't be like the defining feature of a class or the defining trait of summoning monsters. You shouldn't be summoning monsters just because they have a instant status effect that they could cause. Like, there needs to be like some viability to it beyond like a gimmick. So hopefully when they revise Summoner, it has a bit more identity of its own. So they did a pretty good job with Witch, so it should be interesting to see like how they redefine Summoner a bit. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Man. Alright, well... I guess if you guys have a few minutes, what was the coolest thing, like, in 46 sessions, what, for you, like, looking back, when you think, like, what was one of the coolest things that you saw, or did, or that happened? Does anybody have anything? Because
I will.
Yeah.
I'll say honestly, it was my very first session. Because I'm not trying to sling any mud at one system over the other, but the simple fact is that as a level 1 character, I felt just more capable You know, you weren't worried like a single damage roll has the potential to put you down. You have the 3 action economy, which was new to us all, and seemed like we quickly learned some of the limitations. Fucking doors. I spent that whole battle just trying to like flank them and the doors, but honestly, it was just there's this feeling that your level 1 character is a capable adventurer in the world and not, a tiny little kitten that will take time to. I don't know. I really loved that, and I think that they kind of did a very good job where every single level I actually felt like had a substantial impact on the feeling of my character growing and being more powerful and able to do stuff.
Like, honestly, horizontal level scaling, I really don't feel like you ever really feel powerful.
Really?
Like more powerful in Pathfinder. Like,
well, not in an adventure where the monsters
like,
are scaling with us, but if we were in a more traditional, like, think of the fights whenever we'd fight ghouls that were like below our level.
Yeah, like when we went back and fought like lower CR creatures, yeah, you definitely feel more powerful, but just the way like the game scales with you. I definitely feel like level to level, like you're getting more options and more abilities.
We're getting
but, like,
cooler options. Like,
yeah,
you're still doing the you're still having the same math and you're still having the same level of threat the whole time, but now you can, teleport, and now you can, drop 3 hits for 2 actions, and now you can automatically knock someone down, and now, I did like that. I liked how at the beginning it was like, I was like trying to find ways to be cool, and it's like, you guys have 3 actions, I have, fucking 4, 5, 6 actions, I'm awesome, I'm the summoner. And then, like, later it's like, make my monster grow, and then, like, that never got old. Like, just having this fucking T-Rex at my disposal that could get 15-foot reach T-Rex, like, I did feel that there was a growth in power. I really did. I felt like at a certain point, it was, like, very hard. And it was definitely in, like, the middle, like, where we were just kind of getting into, like, 4 and 5. I felt like 4 and 5 was, like, very hard. And
we also didn't synergize our tactics as effectively then.
But once we really started to get the hang of it, I think it really did start to feel... I did start to feel a lot more powerful. And when you have a horizontal progression system, it really does highlight skill over everything else. Like,
it's way less power spiky.
Oh yeah. Like 5e, anybody can be strong just by showing up. But like, I feel like in Pathfinder, if it doesn't matter what level you are, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get your teeth kicked in.
Yeah, my biggest praise of the system is the fluidity of combat, for sure. But favorite moment, to go back to your question, I got 2. When we just completely steamrolled the skeleton gladiator, it seemed like it was gonna be like a ridiculous fight, and we just crit, and it was just dead so fast. My favorite Valen moment was when she was a cleric still, and she got trapped in that like corner, and she cast 3 1-action heals on the undead. I thought,
yeah, that was good.
What about you, Stone?
Well, as infuriating and heart racing as it could be, I actually enjoyed all the close calls overall, because everyone was a learning experience.
Yeah.
How many times did we think we were going to party wave?
Yeah, and we pulled through the skin of our teeth and like, okay, what did we learn from this? And from that, we just started formulating like the holding actions until after somebody else, if I know I can boost this person, or trying to knock down versus, I mean, when we had 3 people who could do attacks of opportunity and learn the power of knocking somebody down,
right?
Just
Which
standing
again
up.
is as we got stronger, we started to have more and more of those options, which I feel did start to give us a bit more of an edge. But yeah.
See, I felt it wasn't so much as even being stronger. It's just we started learning tactics. Like even if we had, then like if we started now with level 1 characters, the synergy would be a lot better because we would try to build off each other versus where we were still trying to figure things
agree. 100% agree. I think the first like 3 or 4 floors felt super rough, and I felt like if we didn't know what was there, but we still went and did them fresh together with our knowledge now, like I think we would. I don't think we'll steamroll it because it's the Abomination Vaults, but I think we would do a lot better.
I asked chat, and we got one response to chat's favorite moments. I don't know if
which was?
Oh, we got a couple more. Do you want to go for Crash?
Said the door being open to the Death Knight while the party was fighting a stone golem after being chased at low HP by angry fish. Raznot says it's a toss-up between sleepover stakeout. I can't remember what it was called, but the panicked use of doors versus the one monster sealed away.
Oh yeah.
We did use a lot of doors, yeah.
There's so much door shenanigans in this campaign. Dr. Robbins.
Of which, so I'll jump in now before I forget. One moment that I really enjoyed that like kind of cemented that, yeah, I'm going to see this all the way through and I'm really enjoying this, was the first time an enemy, I think it was with Valen, they walked into a room with Valen and closed the door behind them. And you all just freaked out. That was such a fun moment.
That's our tactic.
Yeah, because I was like, our action economy. How could you?
Dr. Robinson said the contract devil fight and the bearded devil fight. Yeah, I was gonna say the bearded devil fight is one of my favorites too. I didn't really like the contract devil fight because he just kept teleporting around. It's fucking annoying as a player, but yeah, the bearded devil fight was good. And then
the plan that sounded badass that did nothing. I tore up your contracts. Like, I don't care.
That was a cool fight. That was the most like wide-ranging fight for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I will say one of my biggest
Tussler
complaints...
summoned a piss demon.
Yeah, the piss demon. Yeah. Something with urine. That's what I remembered. Something with urine. I would say like Paizo maps. I feel like they're a lot smaller than like what I'm used to.
Well, also dungeon. But
yeah,
I could say running Outlaws that all the maps are ridiculously small. Yeah.
And I think that's mostly because it's like the maps from the books. I think that like from what I've read, which isn't that much, but I definitely think that like the accessibility of a ready to go module, like I don't know why everyone's not doing it. It's like so many GMs just struggle with like, you know, prep and I hate finding maps, but sometimes I wish maps were a bit bigger. But also I feel like in Pathfinder you just don't move as much as 5e.
Well, it's
striding gets so taxing.
It's very 4E inspired, right? With the ranged weapons kind of sucking and having very short range increments, you know? And even the spells have pretty short range increments. So like you don't really need as big of a map. They kind of want to force a confrontation with like a smaller map. So like I was okay with it. I was okay with the small maps. I mean,
like Larian and Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I don't really want to
tightening it up a little bit so you don't have those, you know, extreme distance things going
on.
But trying to shoot across the street from house to house, yeah.
Think about all the great Celeste fights, dude. Like,
no, I don't. I definitely prefer being an archer in Celeste by a long shot.
Yeah.
Because not being able to shoot across the street, as Crash pointed out, drove me nuts.
But as Dr. Robinzora points out, Chamomile did have a 500-foot range holy fireball. So I mean, that was. I don't think there's a lot of consistency in the spell design. I am going to say that. There's so many spells, and I finally sat down one day and just was reading through all the spells, and I have to tell you, it is a daunting task. And if you are like, I want to play spellcaster in Pathfinder, but it feels like it's going to be a lot of work. It is. It is going to be a lot of work, but it's very cool.
Why do you think I made the doctor and not the wizard? I was originally planning. I took one look at magic and I was like,
yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot. I'm glad I only played a half caster, though. I guess when you add in sorcerer archetype, I was like a 3/4 caster, but I don't know. My favorite, my two big ones that really stand out to me was the Frog Hemoth, because even though I didn't stream that entire fight, it was my best fight in the whole campaign. Because, like, me and Verso were just doing everything right, just hitting all of our rolls, just getting good rolls, good crits, readying an action, severing the tongue to stop someone being swallowed against one of my favorite monsters of all time. It was a good time. It was a good fight. The other moment was when we had hit the point in the adventure where the BBEG is like, oh, I need to knock these guys down a peg.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
And she rolls up and she's like, one of you's going to die. And I was like, I guarantee you this is written in the fucking adventure because they pride themselves on this being a meat grinder. Ash is probably like, who's going to die tonight? It's going to happen. And then, but Ash is like, the dice tell the story, and we just sat there and just fucking crit over and over, just wrecked her.
We bodied her.
She completely destroyed her. I was like, if we were 4 dudes that went to Vegas with that luck, we would have left with like $20,000 each in our pockets. Like, we never had rolls that good before or after that fight. That was like the pinnacle of our entire career, was her showing up to be like, you're about to get dropped down a peg, bitch. And we're like, bring it.
Go hide in your fucking hole until we're ready for you, damn it.
Yeah, we're like, we're done running. We're done running. We're done. We're gonna just, if you kill us, you kill us. Fuck that. And then we just actually stood up for ourselves. And it just was really cool. I was like, that was really cool.
Yeah, if there was ever a moment for everything to come together, that was it. Yeah. And it was pretty sweet that it did.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. That was definitely my two big ones, was the Frog Hemoth fight, and then I loved the naked mole rat. And honestly,
that was insane.
After the naked mole rat, which apparently would have destroyed a lot of our armor, but also we would have dealt more damage to, because monks stack all their damage from their attacks into a single damage. That would have overcome the damage resistance better. Regardless, like, I thought that it was a fake out. I was like, oh, I guess there isn't a dragon. So then when there was a dragon after the crazy naked mole rat, I just was like, yeah. Yeah.
That's the second one to come and pick a fight with us, and we just bodied him too.
Yeah.
The dragon.
I don't know if we bodied the dragon so much as we played really smart. We played really smart with the dragon.
Well, we fought him in that like little hole in the wall.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, yeah, that was good. It was good stuff. There was some really good stuff, and but those are the two big ones for me. Was the first Belcora beatdown, and then the Frog Hemoth. So I am actually thinking now, when they release the cheesy Diablo wannabe game based around this adventure, I will ARPG. I will definitely give it a play. I will definitely give it a playthrough. So maybe
the
four of us should get back together. Hit the Abomination Vaults one more time.
Ash, you can narrate. I don't know if it's 5-player.
Yeah, it'll be good stuff. All right, well, that bringing us pretty much to close. Anybody have any parting words before we roll out of here?
Thanks for the games. Thanks for teaching us Pathfinder. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it really was a
great
pleasure
teacher, and I definitely recommend you to anybody who is trying to learn Pathfinder. You were very patient with us, and that takes a lot, because I know us.
Yeah.
And we are difficult. Yeah. Pleasure playing with you all.
I want to actually take a moment and thank the chat. I've been in a few of Crash's campaigns, and now with Ash's, streaming. And I think this is the first one where I've actually, like, more than once jumped in. I honestly forget half the time that we're streaming. I've never had that issue of, like, the being camera shy, because I literally forget that it's actually live and then goes on the VOD and stuff. So, but this time around, it was actually fun jumping in the chat, seeing the comments. That was just, it was far out. I can't believe you guys are sitting here on a Tuesday night, hanging out, spending your time, watching us play a game. It's really cool, and for the people who watch the VOD after, it's I appreciate it at a level that I wish I had in earlier campaigns. But thank you, and thank you, Ash. Thank you, Crash. Thanks, Stone and Remy. Just great experience.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay, and with that, Abomination Vaults comes to a close, as does all of my gaming until January. So, hope everybody has a good holiday, ends the year well, starts the year even better, and we will see what the new year has in store. So, alright. Night, everybody.
Kingmaker.
Yes, eventually. It occurred to me Sunday night that I'm being pretty ambitious, thinking I'm going to be done halfway through next year, but we'll see. Plenty of time to prep. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
I've got 9.6K